It's a strange thing, but I'm not too sure where I actually come from, Corona the Invisible thought. I know that I first appeared in China, but that's all I know. Most humans and animals know that they have parents and relations, even those that don't live with them, as well as the country they come from. I, on the other hand, don't know. What I do know is that I'm very unique. There is nothing quite like me in this entire planet. I may have some distant relatives like the flu, but I can definitely say without a doubt that I am unique. Because I don't really have a place to call my own, I like to hitch a ride to explore different places around the world. I've been on many adventures, and everywhere I go, I leave a trail of destruction and fear behind me, especially with those beings called humans. I don't understand why. I'm just trying to see the world, and up until now, humans have made this so easy for me to do. They love to shake hands, a great place for me to hang out and jump to a new human. Some like to kiss, another great thing to help me to move on to a new adventure in a new home, town, or even country. It's amazing how quickly I can get around. Oh, I almost forgot. Humans cough and sneeze. This is my favourite way to travel. I can travel really far when there is a cough and a sneeze, and I can become lots of little coronas each time this happens, and the humans don't cough and sneeze into their sleeves or tissue, and especially if they don't wash their hands. And I don't mean just dipping the top of your finger under the tap. Oh no, that will never get rid of me. You would have to put lots of soap and warm water and wash your hands whilst you sing a little song for at least a minute to make sure that I don't travel home with you. What makes me so unique is that I'm practically invisible. I am so small that unless you have a microscope, that's like a very strong pair of reading glasses, you can't see me. And because of this, I've been able to travel almost all around the world. But something has changed. Suddenly, it's becoming more difficult for me to keep on my travels. Humans have begun to figure me out and are no longer shaking hands, kissing, traveling, or even meeting in big groups. What am I going to do now? Oh, I know. Humans often get fed up of doing things. They'll soon slip back into their old habits of how they greet each other. But unknown to Corona the Invisible, the humans from all over the world had started talking with each other and helping each other to stay safe. They also figured out what to do if they felt worried or anxious about the changes going on in their world. One thing that Corona the Invisible heard them doing was singing a song whilst washing their hands, happily. How could they be happy washing their hands so often? Children were also thinking of how to relax through breathing slowly and even doing a thing called the butterfly heart hug. It helped them to feel relaxed and calm in their minds and bodies. Corona the Invisible listened as the children gently breathed in and out with their tummies inflating and deflating like a balloon, thinking of a happy thought or place to be before crossing their arms in front of their chest so that the left hand was on the right shoulder and the right hand was on the left shoulder, and then gently and slowly tapping, just like a butterfly flaps its wings, as they continue to breathe in and out very slowly. When they finished, the children looked happy. Corona the Invisible just couldn't understand how this was possible. If I just wait for a little while, they will start doing all the things that made it easy for me to travel again. I'll just sit tight and wait. Uh-oh, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. I forgot that I can't survive that long unless I hitch a ride on a human. Even being almost invisible can't help me with this one. How did they get so clever? So quickly, knowing that if they wash their hands often and properly and wear masks, I won't be able to hurt them or people they care about. Oh, bother. I may just head back home and stay there. And with an angry face, Corona the Invisible sat and thought about how it would get back home. Much to its dismay, it suddenly realized that there were no planes flying anymore, all because of its adventures. Humans around the world now had to have a special reason to travel even to their local shops. As Corona the Invisible sat thinking about this, it suddenly dawned that it wouldn't be able to make the journey back home to China And this was the end of the road for them. And slowly but surely, Corona the Invisible became just that, invisible, and it disappeared. All because the humans had figured out how to keep themselves and those they loved safe. The end.